daily here, and we always, myself and my partner in crime, Denise Maxwell, always look for Jamaicans making a difference. And do we have a person like that for you this evening? We're going to be talking to Andrew Folks. He's a passionate Jamaican who has thus authored a fantastic book, How to Turn Pain to Purpose. It's a powerful yet reflective book that
Mm.
gives us some life lessons on how to harness the possibility of pain or painful circumstances. Consider one of his bold assertions. The purpose of pain is not only to bring discomfort, pain can bring forth hidden gifts and talents when it severely pushed us outside of our comfort zone, forcing us to take the leap of faith, which leads to powerful results. Come on, folks, grab something to drink, listening, as Aaron Andrew shares some of his wisdom. Hope we can deal with some of the challenges, issues of our life. To do the interview, my partner in crime, Janice. Janice, take it away.
Thanks, Chris. Welcome, Andrew. How everything on?
Yeah, man. Blessings, man, and thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your Jamaican roots.
All right, so Andrew folks. So I grew up in the parish of Clarendon when I was younger. I grew up on a farm known as the ADC farm. Uh, and so it's an export farm, really. I grew up between Clarendon and Kingston, so I would spend holidays in Kingston with my mom. I moved back to Kingston in ninth grade, really, after I got in some trouble in school. And yeah, I've been in Kingston ever since.
I see. You know who has the bigger? Yeah, whenever you folks, when you read his book, he'll tell you a little bit about his experience and how he ended up in Kingston, and that's an interesting read. So, who was the biggest influence in your formative years, do you think?
All right, so I grew up between Clarendon and Kingston. My father was in Clarendon, my mom was in Kingston. So the younger part of my life, I was with my father and my stepmom in Clarendon. And then after starting high school, I had moved back to Kingston with my mom. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the book tells about that. So for those of you, we're going to learn about how he turned his pain into power. Who was the biggest influence in your formative years?
So growing up, it was my mom. That
Ah,
was the person. That was the person I really looked up to. I thought my mother was super rich when I was younger, because of the stuff that she would normally get for me and just how she would treat me and my siblings.
mm-hmm.
Um, but then it was after growing up I realized that she was actually working two jobs.
Ah, so you get to appreciate your parents. Well, when we're younger, we
Yeah.
don't realize the sacrifice that parents have to do, you know? We're told that our lives are groomed by five people we spend time with. Describe how a gang situation became your situation.
So the high school gang started because I had a lot of unresolved issues from a tender age. Growing up I felt rejected and out of place. And so I was
Mm-hmm.
just trying to fit in somewhere. And when I started high school, I just fit in into the wrong crowd. So I was never like it wasn't me being a bad child or anything. It was just trying to fit in somewhere. And then the gang actually was like a safe place. It was a place where you felt like, you were appreciated and needed. It was the wrong crowd, but I just felt appreciated. And that's how the whole gang thing started from high school.
Yeah, well, you see that with many young men. I mean, even if I don't know if you know Tupac, if you listen to some of his rap lyrics, he talks about that. So it's not unusual for young men to find like a gang fam. The gang is basically a surrogate family. So it's understandable. Not that it's right, but it's understandable. How did you survive such a situation to be able to now put pen in this important book?
So in eighth grade, it was very serious for me. I held my first gun in seventh grade. But in eighth
Hmm.
grade, I was actually seen with a gun on the campus, and it became very serious. And so in ninth grade was where I found, I started to focus more on like music. So music actually became that escape from the whole gang and gun thing for me in high school.
Mhm.
But in ninth grade, I started to be the school DJ, or DJ in schools and DJ song for the football team and stuff. And that became like, that passion and the love for music just steered me away basically from the entire whole gang situation.
Yeah.
In terms of putting pen to paper now, though, that was, so I wrote the book, in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And that was after just realizing that a lot of my bad decisions in life, was as a result of the unresolved issues that I had really. So I got locked up 6 times. And it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't because I was so evil or so, such a bad person. It was just always being in the wrong crowd. But then for every action, there's an opposite but equal reaction, as Newton would say. And as such, I realized that I had some issues that weren't resolved, which led to me walking around with a lot of anger inside of me.
Yeah. But and even though you're in Jamaica, you see some of the same issues with young men who end up in that sort of gang situation where they're being introduced to weapons that they should have no access to. And it makes you wonder, how are these people able to let those children, and they are children at that age, to get access to it, access to guns, whether it's Jamaica or in the inner city. It's I think it's someone's really behind this. So the cover has to draw it has a unique look to it. Give us a backstory and how you came up with that design with the title.
All right, so the title of the book, how I got the title was in 2000, in 2018, I actually was sleeping. It was like the 23rd of December 2018. I tell people this story every day. I was sleeping. It was around 2 o'clock in the night, and I woke up out my sleep with this title in my head, The Power of Pain. And I just
Mm,
had the title there in my head. I wrote it down in a book to remember it. And it was like 2 years after that, I was going through a lot financially. That was when I just got out of jail.
mm-hmm.
It was a very serious thing, and I had a lot of financial issues. I was going through a lot, and I remember one day I was contemplating suicide.
Oh
And so
no.
one day, yeah, one day I just sat on my veranda, and it was either I go and kill myself or I go and fight. And I just took up a blank book and started writing. And
Mm.
me started to write was just like therapy for me because of all I was going through. But then it you know, it produced the book, The Power of Pain. And yeah,
Mm.
everything was fate because I really didn't have the funds, in when I was getting the book out, published and so forth. It took a lot. It was a lot, and it was just fate. I reached out to a publishing company to ask them how much it would cost me to get the book proofread and designed and so forth. They gave me the figure, and I made it happen. So
Oh.
it's a self-published book. It's my
Mhm.
financial resources. So that's the story behind.
I see. When you were in jail, did they give you like were you able to talk to someone? Was it like a juvenile detention thing? I don't think it would be jail at such
No,
an
man.
age.
No, man. No. So holding my first gun in seventh grade is just me being introduced to guns. But the lock up situations all happened when I was since I got, I became a man
Oh.
basically. So yeah, so it's not
Oh.
juvenile, been in a juvenile sense.
Okay. You're very strategic about how the chapters is organized as you want.
Yeah.
Because it is a good read. I was able to sit down and just go right through it, not like put it down, but it's a good read. Um, can you talk about that? You made it so flowing.
Yeah, because so if you realize, so in the book, the childhood experiences would have been and the struggles that I facing, as a child growing up would have been in the past tense. But then a lot a lot of things that I wrote in the book also was why I was actually going through them while writing.
Mm. So it
Yeah,
was like
so I was
Carthaic. It was Carthaic for you. You know, you
Yeah,
took it out.
yeah,
You took it out another way because you could have taken it out one way, which we wouldn't be having this conversation now. But you took it out
that's
another
true.
way, and that's good that you found an outlet to do that. You know, we're appreciative of it, and hopefully your work will touch people so they can find out there's other ways to handle their situation. What has been some of the feedback you've received from this fine work? Because if you go on YouTube, you can see you attending schools, quite a few schools at that. Tell us about those feedback.
So the first person when the book just came out, the first person who bought a book from me, she bought the book today. She found out that she had stage 4 cancer tomorrow.
Wow.
And yeah, and I remember remember her sending me a voice note, saying that she was telling me about the experience. She was saying that she was at work, she was feeling ill, and she went to the doctor, and they told her, they did some tests, and it was said that she had stage 4 cancer. Well, she did the test prior. She went to the doctor for the results the day after buying the book, and she found out, and she said it was reading my book that actually gave her some strength, and she actually was crying. Um, yeah, in terms of going into the schools, was me just understanding my story, seeing everything that's happening in Jamaica with schools, a lot of fights and support going on. And I was just
Mhm.
saying that being somebody who held my first gun in 7th grade and went through all that I did, it would be. I just believe that my story would have resonated with the youths in the schools. So I just took it upon myself to just start a all island school campaign where I just went into schools, shared my story with students, and just started mentorship programs and support with troubled youths. And to date, I
Yeah.
gave away like $7.5 million worth of books.
Wow. Well,
On my own.
I know that people will appreciate it. Give and it shall be received. You know, karma is always a positive thing. How can this biography be used as an instrument of transformation in our youth? Because you mentioned that you went around to all
Yes,
the
sir.
island.
So I believe that because of how vulnerable I chose to be while writing, because it took some level of vulnerability to really share some of my experiences and challenges really. And I think that it's very relatable. It's easy. The style of writing was deliberate because I wanted it to be very easy to read it. I wanted it to be very impactful to youths and easy
Mhm.
to understand. And I believe that just reading my story, I've seen where youths, read the book and actually would WhatsApp me, send me messages, yo, bro, like I read your book and that. Yo, I can't believe you went through all of this, and bro, I want change and I want you help me for change. And so it's been
Yeah.
impactful, and that's why I don't regret giving away. I gave away 2,200 books, and people would ask me why, but I don't regret it.
No, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be blessed. So don't you worry about that. We'll definitely promote you. So you're going to be blessed. Believe you me, you know? And so where can people purchase now that you've shown love to us, the public, we want to show some love to you. So where can folks get a copy of this fine work?
So for persons overseas, persons overseas can purchase on Amazon. So on Amazon, it's The Power of Pain by Andrew Folks, and Folks is spelled Folkes. So it's The Power of
Mm-hmm.
Pain by Andrew Folks on Amazon. Persons can also reach out to me on Instagram. So my Instagram page is Blaze, which is BLAIZE underscore
Mm-hmm.
shell shell, which is SHELL. So Blaze underscore shell shell on
And,
Instagram. And on Facebook, it's Andrew Folks.
and then
Uh,
Shell is your hook, right?
yeah, so if you realize everywhere I go to speak and even performing, shell is the slang that I use. So it's something that the youths and everybody does really take on to. So people actually call me shell now. So
They call you
if
Shell
somebody,
Shell now.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I can't really escape from the name right now. So people really just see me and call me shell. But it was
Give
just something that I found that I thought would have been catchy, and so it represents a lot. So I'll be speaking and I say, yo, if you believe, say you can make it, just a shell. And they would say shell. That's really just confirming. So yeah, man, we believe, it's a
and
vibe
then
like that.
you used to rap or DJ. So that was a
Oh,
part of it too, right?
yeah. And I
Still.
still actually going back in music right now. I have a single that's gonna be released on Friday called "Got This," which speaks to a lot of the negative topics and things that's going on in Jamaican dancehall music, and just me showing them that, like, if this is the message that's being put out there in music, then this is the impact that it's going to have on the youth. So I just
Yeah.
choosing now to be the different voice.
And I think it should change, to be honest with you, because dancehall in my era, the dinosaur era. No, only
Yeah.
joking. In my era, it wasn't like that. And it's just gotten it changed. I mean, even in the US, when rap music first came out in the 70s, 80s, and only because it became commercialized in the 90s did the music start talking some outrageous things. And I find that in Jamaica, dancehall, that's the same thing that happened with dancehall. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
man, but
that.
we're going to bring back the vibe now. As I start in the song, I said to who much is given, much is expected. A
Yes.
lot of persons just see themselves as entertainers and not role models. So as I say, I going against everything right now to do this in terms of the message that I'm putting out in music now. But I believe that somebody has to do it, and just as how I do it with my book and with speaking in different schools, I have to do it through music too, because that's the first talent that God gave me, really. So the
And if you,
music is more. Yeah,
yeah.
so we're just going to be responsible with the messages that we put out in the music right now.
I think a lot of people, musicians or DJs, they have to take that on. I don't know if it's corporate. The corporate is saying, "Hey, you got to make some more gun song, make some more. We're going shoot to the white meat and them sitting there." I don't know if other corporate is doing that because
No, corporate is not really. I wouldn't put that on corporate, because corporate really does what corporate does to kind of curtail even those messages, is that corporate doesn't sign the artists whose songs are 90% going on the gang and the scamming and the vibe like that. So when artists really want to get a corporate sign, they try to do less of those songs. So that's not a corporate problem. That's just the artist.
well, I'm glad that you know that and keep pushing the positive music, the shell in a positive way, and corporate will soon sign you. You get signed yet? You talking to anybody?
Well, I'm signed to a record label. So I'm signed to Trailblazing Entertainment. So my manager is Mr. Rana Young.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're just really working on branding Blaze and the Shell brand to really get out. And so we sign as an author, a speaker, an artist, and a songwriter. And so
Boy,
we're just
yeah.
putting out positive messages, really, and just trying to be
And
that.
and that's what we
Yeah,
need. We need that. We need that because we want you to cross over and come over here in the
yeah,
diaspora. And so we can lift you up. We want you
yeah, man.
positive down there so that they can, so the youths, because I mean, for those who listen to this, when you go on the YouTube, this guy is influencer. It's a whole heap of school. This man got to, one whole heap of school. So we have to show him some love. Purchase that brother's book. We need it. He needs the love. He needs the love for his book. And when he becomes a really good singer and DJ, we're gonna have you back again so you can promote your music.
Yeah,
So
man. So the song coming out on Friday, is a vibe where we say, tired to see talent stifle when them a highlight mockery. Whole heap of
mhm.
copycat, fire life, trust me. The youths will get the break, so them a trap dancer. Shell, they have to free it up. The Christ, I must be. Hustle dancer, them they are the heights of the chop. You no get to learn for budget, know the price of the shop. Them get a bad flow and then say them a lyricist, but when they check it out, them brain shallow the size of the shot, bro. But we are try teach to the school youths them. If I'm not chopping, then a science, bro. Voodoo then. No school youths I go to school I wear guard rig. So we little daughters I go get some full man. I say it's a
Yeah.
good vibe too.
Yes, yes, yes. Positive. Shell. I can say it
Well,
again. Shell to you, huh?
well,
So
man.
We love those positive closing thoughts. So to learn more about Jamaican Diaspora, visit JamaicanDiaspora.com. To learn more about Chris Daly, it's ChrisDaly360.com. And come again, wheel and come again, Andrew. Let them know how they can get a hold of you, purchase your book, and support you socially on social media.
So sure, man. So on social media, it's Blaze, which is BLAIZE _shell, which is SHELL.
Mm-hmm.
So that's on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. You can type Andrew Folks. And to purchase the book, it's on Amazon, Andrew, The Power of Pain by Andrew Folks.
Yes, positive brother. Support him, y'all. Okay, Andrew, we had a nice little chat. You have to come back again. Okay? So thanks for coming, spending some time with us, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.
Sure.
Okay.
Shell. To whom much is given, much is expected. We have to know what we are doing with talent, what platform, what craft. Rich not always mean right, and it's either you go stand for something or fall for anything. That's my belief, that still. Dog, tired for see talent stifle when them a highlight mockery. Whole heap a copycat, spy life, trust me. Youths will get the break, so them a trap dancehall. Shell, they have to free it up the Christ. I must be hustle dancehall, them lay at the heights of the chop. New no get, learn for budget, know the price of the shop. Them get a bad flow, answer them a lyricist. But when you check it out, them brain shallow the size of the shot, bro. When we a try teach to the school youths them, if I'm not chopping, then a science, bro. Voodoo then. No school youths a go a school a weird gathering. So we little daughters a go get some fool men. Alright, youths want to chopper, want be one of them cool youth, yeah. For learn for chop and beat woman, are the new rules, sir. So Mr. Artist, question to you now, sir. What if your daughter get one of them school youth, yeah? We put bedroom in a song now and a celebrate slackness. Woman a do them body, we leave a fake hotness. White people come Jamaica for suntan, but Jamaicans we are bleach, bro. Warm to a blackness. Shello you fi bun chopping, bro. What kind of song this? Yeah, bun out all bleaching. The streets not gon' grab this. You nah make no money from a righteousness and practice. Watch it from your boy, I got me say fool, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Watch it from your boy, I got me say fool, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this. Me got this, watch it from your boy, I got me say fool, me got this. Stand for something, or fall for nothing. Either you stand up for the greens, or you fall for nothing. Who say artists can boss if them not sing about chopping? Alright, bet against me now if you want see something. Well on, failure for follow, or failure for lead. You get phone over book, so them not tailored for read. School girl gone a river now, they underwater. I pray say them no suffocate, because them aim off for breed. Well on, no for sport lots, but not praise Jah. And if you see you go a church, them not praise the Savior. Yeah man, me know it a go rough, you know. For go against the odds, but at the end of the day, me I do this with Jada. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Watch it from your boy, I got me say fool, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Watch it from your boy, I got me say fool, me got this. Shell, me got this. Yo, Panta, me know say easy if you go chopping and make a money, you see me? Me got this. And me know say artists say them are entertain and not role model. But at the end of the day, to who much is given, much is expected, you see? Me got this. We have to know how we are teaching you. Watch it from your boy, I got me say fool, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Got this, me got this. Watch it from your boy, I got me say fool, me got this. Shell. Good afternoon, Miss Pantan. Yeah man, a Shell, my name man. No, we are not Usain Bolt liar. We are Jamaican, you know? Get to you. You see me? Everybody attack Miss Pantan, but me just want to ask you this. Tell me, are you the run with the Dan? Me never know you are the Dan foot. Are you name Casey and we have the man tree youth? Or you reaching at the man bank book? Tell me, are you the train with the Dan? So you feel say you're entitled now? I know Miss Pantan and your name Mama boy. Me never know say you push him out. Shell. You say your daddy have cancer. What you saying boy have to do with that? Your father name Mr. Bolt or Glenn Mills tell me. Your father ever try coach track Miss Pantan? We no wish sickness for nobody. No real youth no wish jail for no addy. You say your father sick and you never have it, but 12 mil US we cancer, we not have it. No Miss Pantan, listen me my party. Your daddy sick and you a drive hardy. And no cancer treatment you pay for. You a follow rule read, you a keep cancer party. Miss Pantan, you know you not play. You say the SSL them cut your pay. What you say, well you no make a night, you must make a day. 3 bill, you did a plan for buy GA and you did run with the Dan. Me never know you are the Dan foot. Are you name Casey and we have the man tree youth? Or you reaching at the man bank book? Tell me, are you the train with the Dan? So you feel say you're entitled now? I know Miss Pantan and your name Mama boy. Me never know say you push him out. No Mr. Hardin, me think you're fully bright, but you make a speech, that speech no right. You a run a company with your saying as your client and him name no pop up in your site. No, not band chop song and band chop artists. The chop song them ungle a lock parties. And even if a man do go chop, by time it go in at the bank chop it back. Are you the run with the Dan? Me never know you are the Dan foot. Are you name Casey and we have the man tree youth? Or you reaching at the man bank book? Tell me, are you the train with the Dan? So you feel say you're entitled now? I know Miss Pantan and your name Mama boy. Me never know say you push him out.